Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Against the Storm here on your professional walkthrough channel. After what feels like an eternity, I've been kind of busy with other titles, I know, and the game has undergone through some changes, and because I want to showcase something besides Warhammer Bolt Gun on the channel, I am kind of struggling as of late, time-wise, to record just about anything. So that means my projects for the channel as well are suffering because I have had situations where there's 4 of us to manage certain process at work, and because 2 people fell out, it was just 2 of us and it was a total freaking massacre. So that made me come home totally exhausted, and I wasn't able to record anything or do anything. So I'm kind of falling behind, so hopefully this is gonna make up for it. So we're gonna jump into a new cycle, and we're gonna see what's gonna wait for us, and if we're gonna be able to upgrade our kingdom even more. I'm not sure if they added a brand new race or what is totally brand new. There have been a bunch of UI changes, some modifications to balance, some brand new events in the glades which you can come across, so a whole lot of stuff that you can find. So let's end the cycle and let's see what we're gonna come across. Be nice if we can set up some sort of direction towards some artifacts on the map. Not really sure why the heck am I thrown all the way over here, but okay. So this seems like a good line to try and follow because it literally gives us a location after location, and even here we would be able to like reach 2 things simultaneously. That is, however, depending on if they are actually beneficial to you or not. Now, speaking of machinery, we have 120 pieces, artifacts 57 pieces. It seems like there's a brand new environment or a brand new effect. So if we will take a look at this, it seems like we are back to beavers, humans, harpies. I would prefer lizards over harpies because harpies are just too damn tricky to manage. So let's see what's the effect. What is this? A gift from the woodlands. The royal woodlands are very lush and rich in timber. Trees give more wood, so that's why you want to have those beavers in. Okay, so this seems like an ideal path to try and follow. It seems like the other allies are, or other races or kingdoms are actually going for an effect over here, an effect over here. So frost, world map modifier, a bizarre cold rises from below and engulfs the sacred flame, reduces the radius of hearts by 3 fields. Wow, okay, so that actually affects your central structure, if I understand it correctly. There is a high concentration of artifacts over there. If we would want to, we can try to go through here. There's multiple effects which seem like some sort of mushrooms. Gathering knowledge. Marshlands are gathering paradise. Gathered speed is increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. And then there's the giant organism. The marshlands are home to enormous slime forms. So this is where you truly want to have your actual lizards because they are able to harvest those massive creatures for meat. And then you can smoke the meat for jerky. And if you have the jerky, then you can boost the result for both humans and lizards. If you want to fulfill something for humans and beavers, clothes are the easiest thing which you can do. Then the more advanced blueprints are going to be a little bit more trickier. But I think going for the Royal Woodlands is going to be a fine start for me, especially because I haven't played the game in quite a while. I'll take a look at if we have something which I'll be able to buy. I don't have a deed yet because I'm gonna have to fulfill or accomplish some mission in order to actually be able to afford something. So what is this? Obtain permanent boosts to chance of obtaining bonus product yields. Embarkation bonus. You choose before starting a new settlement have 25% more bonuses. That can be quite useful because you are able to build either more housing or just do something with that. Unlock a pool of difficult, time-sensitive, and high rewarding orders. You will randomly appear in some order package from Queen's Envoy. Gain +1 embarkation point to spend on resources and bonuses before starting a new settlement. This is more important for you if you are playing this on harder difficulty, because there the points are reduced. Starting ability unlocks the starting ability of the species beavers. Extends available trade offer by 1 in each neighboring town. Starting abilities are applied immediately after species joins your town for the first time. You gain permanent +1 to number of trade routes you can have at once. I honestly think the new settlement with the more resources is a good choice. You have one additional option to choose from when picking cornerstones at the beginning of each year. Okay, that's also quite nice. I won't be able to get 2 things because we have only 96 food and everything here costs me 60. So if I would want to increase the amount of food that we gather, I would have to increase the difficulty, but because I haven't played the game in months, I'm gonna go with the medium difficulty so that I don't have to deal with the nighttime or the storm time when these chaos flowers, or what are they called, engulf your structures and you need to purge them with flames because that's what harpies are probably the best for. So yeah, let's go with this one. Unlock it. We're gonna go for direction towards the north. We have actually like multiple biomes, but if I go over here, it's gonna show me then what are gonna be these two, so I can have a choice which way to go. But I think as an embarkation bonus or starting point, this is gonna be the trick. We're gonna have base goods. Okay, so they have definitely changed a few things. So we have the pipes. I have no idea what that second thing is besides the cogs. And then there's the planks, the bricks, the wood, the coal, so that's perfectly fine. We would have eggs, insects, berries, and bricks. We have 5 points to embark. There is Queen's Impatience. And what are we able to gather? Clay, plant fiber, berries, mushrooms, roots, veggies, meat, eggs, sea marrow. Okay, so sea marrow and clay can be gathered by stone pickers. That no species has preference for that. If I recall it, the foraging is done either by humans or harpies in the most proficient way, but meat and eggs, that's best done by the lizards. So yeah, we're gonna go with this. And what do we want as our initial bonus? I would probably go with how much wood do we have? 12 wood. Is there what? 36 wood. I'd probably go with meat. Herbalist camp is great because it will allow me to theoretically just harvest the berries, the mushrooms by a building, so we don't have to research it. But let's go like this, and let's go with stone. I think that's gonna be fine for now. And let's see what's waiting for us in these lands. Okay, so taking a look over the glades and where to actually try and cut our way towards. So we have 2 glades over here, 2 glades over here. These are the larger glades where a danger lurks, but also more resources can be obtained. So let's do this. Let's put down the pathway first. We have a beaver. I would rather put a human on top of that. Reason behind this is that I want to have a beaver for processing things. So, what are we gonna construct where? I would like to get, oh, they definitely added a bunch of stuff. I want to have a trading post. So trading post can be put over here. We're gonna have flax in here, and we're gonna have veggies over here, or moss broccoli. So technically speaking, we can put 2 shelters in here. But we're still gonna have to put down more housing in order to accommodate the population. 4 houses at the start should do the trick. And we're gonna need to put down a woodcutter camp, and I'm thinking, where do we want to chop some trees, huh? If I go over here, I can only cut my way towards one of these places. If I go like this, I will have access to more glades. So here goes something, and let's see, what do we get. We have small, we have the herbalist camp. I think I'll go for that one. A kiln for coal, bricks, and jerky. That would be awesome. Lumber mill is great because it allows me to produce planks. So I want to go for that. Press rain mill. Rain mill can produce flour. Tool shop for tools. Coats, water skins, and scrolls. Clothier is great because it allows me to produce coats. Best to be staffed by harpies. I'm not sure if we're gonna have harpies. Let's reroll. Bakery, cookhouse, kiln. Okay, let's go with the kiln because the jerky is necessary for humans. Coats are what we share. Biscuits is what we share. But in order for us to fulfill biscuits, we need to have a farm which produces wheat. Then we need to have what do we need to have? Then we need to have the mill to turn the flour into, or turn the wheat into flour. And so yeah, this is gonna be a little tricky. Trading post I want to get established ASAP because it's gonna have the cooldown until the next cycle, so that we can get in the trader and see what goods can we get our grubby hands on. Okay, secure trail. Earl Stonewalkers secured the trail to our settlement. Newcomers will arrive 25% quicker. Scouts have learned how to be cautious when looting abandoned caches. Every open cache lowers hostility by 15 points. Let's go with that one. And we're gonna, of course, put down beavers to work over there. So we're gonna have a human human trader arrive. That housing is being done, and we have to choose our orders. So trade routes, I don't like trading posts and to deliver 5 amber. I'll go for this one because the reward is also a biscuit. Next thing, have at least 6 humans for 30 seconds. And in return, we get the small farm. Definitely go for that one. And over here, we need 3 human houses, 3 beaver houses. So eventually, we will get to that. I definitely want to go for it. Events completed. Complete any 2 glades and build 3 building materials. I would rather go for this one. Now we get a group of 3 villagers. So these are the first 3 choices which I'm going for. We need to fill in that bar in order to achieve the victory. Let's go beavers. And if I recall how these controls still work, we're gonna cut through here in order to get the first glade. And you know what, after that we're gonna mess around with cutting our way to the other glade. So we have to wait for the trees to be chopped down, so let's speed this up a little bit. Homeless 0, that's important. So let's give ourselves a flax collector. This thing is gonna require wood as is, so unless we are gonna collect it, we won't be able to do much. Wildfire essence, essential flame trapped in a bottle. This rare material is used to light the holy flame, and hearts can be acquired from orders, glade events, or traders. So this is definitely new. The pipes are used for us to gather the rainwater, which changes with the season. That has been implemented before. And if you deliver some of these liquids to certain structures, you're capable of then giving boost small forager camp and the forager camp. So trading post is done. We need to just get more humans. Hopefully there's gonna be a bunch of them who will want to join the settlement. I want to go and grab the broccoli. Right now we have vegetables, we have meat, we have 5 groups of food, but we will need to process them in order to do a little bit more. So human over here is more efficient. I don't think a beaver here is gonna do anything. I want to leave 1 beaver as is so that we have someone who can run construction for me. We have the herbalist camp, and here we have the lumber mill and the kiln. Now theoretically I can go and put down the rain collector, and that last beaver can be stationed in there so that I can start accumulating the rainwater straight out of the gate. Is gonna help me speed up the process. We're gonna see. Right now there's clearance water. I think there's like chaos water and other water, so there's like at least 3 of them. Beaver is the more proficient class in this. So what do we have? Dewberry bush, root deposit, fertile small soil, and small encampment. I have to like slow down the I don't want a harpy. I do not want a harpy. Sent to the citadel, welcome new people. I don't want that. No, not a chance. Let's do that, and assign worker here, 1 human. I don't want harpies. Harpies are tricky. Their result goes down the fastest out of the 4 species. If there's more species, then that's because I haven't met the next one yet. But you truly want to make sure that you go with lizards rather than harpies. But I have no control over that. Housing is right now not an issue. We're gonna have the next stormy season after the clearance year. And I think that's gonna be the more difficult period of time. Right now, the core seems to be holding steady. We're gonna have to put in some decorations in order to beef that up. So now we have the storm water. So he is done with the clearance water. Now it's the storm water. And hopefully we're gonna be able to use that for something. The merchant is gonna arrive on the next cycle, but after the storm is done, that's when you have like the next year, the new group of settlers, all that stuff. Okay, trading post. So we have the first thing accomplished. Awesome, so we get some biscuits. That's gonna be beneficial because it's gonna boost the result of the beavers and the humans. The result goes down, especially during the storm season. So that's what you want to focus on. I'm gonna clear this out by the beavers so that we can cut our way towards here. Once we fulfill the other accomplishment, which is to have enough humans, we will be able to put down a small farm over here, and that's gonna allow me to start growing wheat. So our next focus should be the rain mill, because flour, scrolls, and back of buildings. So I'm gonna go with that. So we will have farm, we will have mill, and then we need a bakery in order to turn the flour into the biscuits themselves. Thank God we don't need like lard or something else. That would be just too much. Just too much. Okay, so we are looking at the next year. Let's take a look. 28, 33, 110. That's nice. Looking for resources which I might be able to trade. That's a little tricky. Lost supplies. An unusual amount of supplies can be found in some blades. Gain 40 meat and 40 grain for each completed dangerous or forbidden blade. Deserted caravan. Faster, but trading is unavailable. You took some of the best explorers. With you, gain constant penalty to global resolve. You know what? Let's go with this one. Okay, I don't want to go with Harpy, so if I go for the humans, that's gonna start the countdown for the next mission. So I'll be able to put down theoretically 2 humans over here for the farm, or I can add in 1 guy over here, 1 guy over here, so we get the flax. I really need to start establishing production of clothes. Geyser pump right now. Cannot utilize that. Lumber mill would be awesome, but in general the lack of kind of a workforce is what's right now hurting me. So trapper camp, great for collection of meat. Forager camp, great stuff as well, because we have so far only access to the small foraging camp, but I don't really have anything that much of a value which I can sell for amber. Can theoretically give you like flax or something, but you are not interested in that as is. Or I can try, but I would need to find something that would be placed together in the amount of like 5 ambers. But even then, we don't know what margin he has. Okay, so for 4 amber, I can give him this stuff, which I don't need that much of right now. So we know that we need to go around here in order to get even more resin.
Yes.
For amber. This is now complete. Let's take a look. Brick oven for pie, coal, incense, ale, pickled goods, pack of crops, planks, tools, luxury tools, pipes. No. Pie. I'm not sure what pie actually requires. Pie requires flour and other things. But pie is only good for humans. I'm trying to determine brewery. We would have pickled goods. Pickled goods are good for only beavers. So, forum clothier. We need to have something where we can focus our attention towards clothes, because coats are for both of these species. So I'll go with this structure, if I like it or not. Okay. Small farm. We still have the planks. I'm not sure if we have uncovered the entire field. We don't have homeless people now. But I feel like we're gonna have to definitely start accumulating some additional shelters rather quickly if we will have more influx of population. So I have 3 workers, which means I can actually do the small farm. I have to keep in mind the radius of the heart. So that can be constructed. We can put down 1 more human over here, at least for the time being. And we're gonna have to start creating those more advanced resources. So bricks, planks, and fabric. Otherwise, we're absolutely screwed. Veggies right now we have, so I would probably focus my attention purely on the grain production. Let's remove this human so that we have 1 builder accessible. And we're gonna have to do the small farming. I forgot to do that. Okay, what else? Starting to get into the more advanced orders. So, fulfill your villagers' need for eating biscuits 30 times and discover 2 glades. I'll go with the glades because we get tools. And what is this? The crown needs new orders. Pick one, rest will go. Complete at least 1 event by making decision empathy. That's new feature. We will get a chest of ancient tablets and also more tools. Deliver 40 flour, used for cooking. Deliver 40 oil. Right now I'm not really sure what exactly do I need in order to do that, so I'm gonna go with this shindig with the empathy. Hopefully that won't bite me in the ass. One builder should be able to focus his attention on creating the fields so that our fellas can produce what we need. The liquids are slowly being accumulated. Once we will have something which can actually utilize said things, we will benefit even more. I need the clothier, but I will need the crude workshop, unfortunately, even more. Because in the crude workshop, we can make things happen. We have access to both stone and this. We have access to plant fiber. So everything will be accessible. There's no specialization in here, unfortunately. We're losing the benefit from the biscuits, so that's gonna have a negative effect on us. And I'm gonna have to remove our builder right now. Wood is gonna be coming in, everything else is gonna be coming in, which is gonna speed this up even more. I know that the resolve is unfortunately going down. We have only slight boosts from resolve due to certain things, but resolve is gonna be negatively affected if we cannot provide clothes, biscuits, or other things. And we of course require to have planks, fabric, and bricks. I would probably focus on the fabric first so that we can have the... Wow, a fox. Hold on. Human, beaver, fox, lizard, harpy. Okay, so fox is definitely a new species which I have not yet seen. And we're gonna relocate you fellas so that you can cut me the way to the 2 glades, which is gonna fulfill another mission by the queen. We're going through our clearance phase, so we're gonna have the storm phase now. This action will refund, yes. Now I can put in that one builder. Or I could have directly relocated, but that was a different structure. So this building will be able to be relocated behind the farm so that we are able to tap into those routes. Over here we are getting mostly wood, but there are some side resources like plant fiber can be obtained. But this means that we will not be able to produce additional fabric. Okay, let's slow this down now. And let's see what species are willing to join us. Son of a biscuit. I don't have a choice, so I'm gonna be forced to go for harpies. If I go with 2 beavers, harpies can theoretically turn the fabric into clothes, but harpies are notoriously tricky to make happy. They share jerky with humans. I didn't even see jerky this time. Was jerky removed? God damn. Was it replaced by something? What is this? A porridge. Well, that's definitely new. Wow, I definitely have some outdated diet info. Gain 1 production yield for all packs of goods. Farmer's favorite food farmer has 75% chance of producing double yields when under the effect of biscuits. I really need to give them the biscuits. I know I have 1 more reroll, but doesn't really matter. I still will receive 2 goddamn harpies, which means the other species are out of the question, because you can have only 3 if they haven't changed that. I'm not thrilled about the harpies. Let's go with the coats. We can put the harpies, collect the rainwater for now, and that can theoretically open me up to having a second woodcutter camp, or to put in a beaver here, or we can put the lumber mill down. And if I'll be able to run a lumber mill successfully, that means we can shut down production of planks in the makeshift or the crude workstation. So I'll do this. I'll remove you, my dear friend, and I put you over here. And when it comes to like scrolls and back of trade goods, screw that. You can theoretically do scrolls, but we don't have pigments or other stuff. So make planks. And planks are going to be able to be used for housing. So yeah, jerky, biscuits. Okay, so biscuits and pies. We keep producing wheat. Question is, how much of it do we have? 24 grain. That tells me it's time for a rain mill. Decoration pieces. So we're gonna be able to enclose this. That's still in the range of the heart. But homelessness. We're starting to see some homelessness. Humans, beavers will require planks only, so we can manage that. And we can build out directly out here, or we have 3 population per house, so 1 house will do the trick. Once the veggies are gone, we're gonna go and tap into this. You know what? Let's put in this guy. The harpies are really not doing anything for this. We are full on the liquids as is, so let's seek them out. Okay, plantation is just another type of a farm. What would benefit us currently? Pickled goods would only benefit beavers. Not really what we are going for. I would love to get the flour so that we can start making biscuits. Hold on. I need to take a look at something. A kiln can produce jerky, flour. This is what I need, and I don't have a bakery. Makeshift post, mine, geyser, rain collector, kiln, clothier. Clothier for the clothes would be just awesome. So that's where I can put the 2 harpies. Because we do have fabric currently. I cannot sell you the rainwater, which I've picked up, but I can sell you resin. In exchange for... This is gonna be tricky. I need to beef up the resolve of the harpies. So if I grab like 15 of that, and I don't know, I can grab some flour too. We do have wheat, so I don't want to mess around with that right now. Don't care about mushroom. You don't have really the more advanced blueprints or resources for crafting stuff. So 1045, and if we beef up our amount of flour, beautiful. We have done the trade. Buffed grain +2 to porridge production. I don't know where porridge is actually produced, goddammit. That's the thing. Biscuit recipe. Biscuits can now be produced in the kiln and the rain mill. God damn it. This is something which I need. So this is now what I want to focus upon, because if I'll be able to construct the rain mill, that's gonna be beneficial. Humans are best for rain mill if they haven't changed it or screwed it up somehow. 16. Hold on. I need to have 16 amber. I haven't really done trade routes, which kind of is hurting me as of now. I don't really have even the amber left. I would need to have packs of provision in order to actually ship out just about anything. So that's not really helping my case. Consumption of things. Don't know where porridge is made. That's definitely a brand new recipe. Okay, what can I sell you then? I can give you a crap ton of vegetables, which I'm not really that thrilled about. That's worth 8. How much? 125. This would give me to where I need to go. So we can reduce quite substantially the amount of veg. I need one more. Let's give you 125 is right. Let's go with the biscuits. And I need to construct the rain mill now. With high priority. Nobody's manning this, but I'm okay with that. Beavers are chopping down those trees. I need to work on the specialized housing, empathy, and we're gonna work our way towards the glades. I'm not worried about that. That's the one thing which I'm sure we'll achieve. So I'll just refocus the attention of where the trees are to be chopped. So harpy, and focus on the codes. Water skins and scrolls can be shut down. And the rain mail has now access to biscuits. So flour is gonna be our priority, and the biscuits are gonna be our priority. We're gonna allow everything to be thrown into the mix so that we can bake biscuits here. So hopefully he's gonna go with the flour. Oh, we can do mushrooms for flour. Okay, that's interesting. We don't have a beaver in order to go for the clearance water. We have the least amount of storm water, shockingly. You two fellas should be able to pump out those planks left and right. You're taking your sweet time. That's what I can tell you right now. Should be able to produce them better or more. I want to start building those beaver homes. That's what I'm thinking about. But I also have to keep in mind where exactly that is gonna be placed. I would love to have more beavers so that we can clear out more stuff. These trees are always a big problem, but with 2 blades accessible, that's gonna reduce the queen's impatience. That's gonna get us to the new blueprint. So who knows what I might come across. Maybe it's gonna be something useful, but the resolve is gonna be affected now the most. So we see that we are gonna drop down by 3 points just for the harpies. If I would have the specialized housing, it would be awesome. We have a stormwater geyser, we have a flax field, and the dewberry bushes. So having access to harpies is great because harpies are able to harvest berries from these locations in the most proficient way. So if I'll get harpies, I'll get the berries. If I'll get the berries, I'll be able to get the biscuits. Let's reduce the scrolls, and I don't want to have packs of building materials right now. Not important for us. I need to make sure we have the biscuits, because biscuits are shared amongst all 3 species. So let's focus on that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blueprints are gonna be accessible. Beaver home. One is gonna go over there. We are struggling. We don't have fabric. We need to put down a workshop for fabric. So let's put this position out of place. Let's stop making bricks, and we need to start gathering flax. And the berries would be awesome as well. So what do we have here? We have sea marrow, flax, stormwater, and small encampments. And over here we would have beaver, harpy, and a human, or we would send Amber to the capital. If I give you the veggies, I'll get more people, so I think I will actually do it this time. Okay, we did cut our way into the glades, and more beavers would be awesome. So we're gonna go with that. Let's see, urban planning. For every 10 completed trade routes, all houses will have room for 1 more. Mist Piercer. You are allowed to use the legendary Mist Piercers with such a rare gift at your disposal. The Queen's expectations are high. The content of glades will be revealed, but each discovered glade increases the Queen's impatience by 0.5. Let's go with this. Even though I'm not doing any trades right now because I would need to make the makeshift post. Let's put one harpy in here. We don't have the freaking fabric to do this, which is making me nervous a lot. Geysers are not something which I'm focusing on right now. Hold on, where are my harpies? There's one. I see one. So this is done. Let's take a look at the blueprint. Plantation, ranch, trapper camp, cookhouse. Skewers, biscuits, pigment. I don't need skewers. Plantation for berries and plant fiber, yes. If I come across more locations, that is. Okay, now those populations have kicked in, so harpies for the berries. And there's even more flax. And you need to be relocated somehow. This sucks. I don't have enough room for the two structures. Theoretically, if I would delete the road, or I can make it like this. So we have roots, we have berries now. And I need to make another lumber mill. You guys are pumping out planks left and right. So I should be able to build the housing for beavers. So that's gonna be 2 of the beaver homes. And the humans require bricks, but we do have bricks. Issue is the placement of these things. And also these houses are more costly and house less of a population, which is kind of a BS. But it is what it is. Trying to determine where do I put the other wood cutter. Because by having more beavers chopping trees, I'm gonna be able to work this. We do have the drizzle water, so that's a-okay. 1, 2, and 3. So beavers, at least portion of them should be happy relatively. We have, however, homeless harpies and homeless humans. Harpies require fabric. And I have to keep in mind the radius. Trying to figure out where to cram in some pieces of junk. We can put theoretically 1 over there, or 2 over here, which is gonna increase the size of the ancient heart, and I can put a harpy in it. So we have the light as a feather perk, which is gonna allow us to be better and carry more stuff. And you guys need some sort of sense of direction, so let's chop down all this shindig. And we need to deal with the homelessness before we come across the storm season, because that is a big no-no. So I think I'll go over here, and the humans or beavers. Trying to determine where to put what. So at least there's a slight boost from the housing. They've definitely increased the resolve by providing the biscuits. I'll still have some jerky bonus, but that's not gonna last forever until we at least are gonna be able to buy more. 2 humans, 1 human. 1 human is homeless. Damn it. Planks. If I build 2 beaver homes in the way that the 2 beaver homes are gonna fit in there, it's gonna be slightly better. I really need to clear out all this wood in order to provide more housing space within the range of the heart. I don't feel like I need to construct another one. Build another harpy home. Two harpies on the berries. Hold on. Can actually build you guys over here so that you can tap into all of these deposits. And I have to take a look at the merchant's wares. So I can sell you a lot of wood, a lot of planks. And that's worth like 20 amber. Question is how much amber. Okay, 1.25. So 16 amber is what I'll be able to get. Trade routes. If I won't start producing packs of provisions, I won't be really able to launch those trade routes. I need to take a look at these new orders. Human homes is what I need to focus upon. Right now I have kind of killed my entire reserves of the planks. I just want to clear out these trees, and then if possible I might relocate one of the beaver homes over here just so that I can put the beavers to chop the trees over there. Not trying to prolong my stay in this location. We're already quite a long time in as is. And I don't want to split it into 2 sections or 2 videos. I like to finish my business. Fiber is constantly an issue. Fortunately, we don't have a better way of processing fiber. Okay, homelessness. That needs to be addressed ASAP because we are in the last stage. So if I build a human house number 2, number 3, we are resolving some outstanding issues. I can put in more decorations. bench next to, I don't know, some barrels. It's gonna move us to 6. And what do we have over here? This should be one of the new events. This is one of the foxes. We have a dewberry, flax field, and a wandering merchant. So honestly, we are sitting on a lot of grain, which makes me think I probably don't have that many humans employed at the grain mill, processing it into grain and into biscuits. So it's something which I immediately have to look into, of course, because I'm a knucklehead. Clothes are fine at the pace at which they operate. The berry pickers are fine as they are. So what's immediately something that I would want to grab? Strange talisman made from extremely rare gemstone. Blue amber grants 1 additional cornerstone reroll. No. The forest requires sacrifice. Gain a -15 reduction in hostility every time 2 villagers die. Holy fudge. Okay, I want to avoid that if I can. And I want to sell again the wood and the amber. Or, what's this thing called? The resin, sorry. So we can reduce the amount of wood being sold. You have, all the merchants have the same. So 25 cents of an amber is their provision. I see. I don't see anything which would help me with the resolve. And again, I see that the harpies resolve is quite low. It's like they're not getting the apparel because we are not producing enough of plant fiber. So plant fiber is what I'll need to accumulate, and I can try to sell it for some grain. We are sitting on a lot of it. So that's gonna allow us to process it into fabric. And it's gonna allow us to produce more of the coats. So fabric is being prioritized. We have stone and everything. If we would to mine the sea marrow, we can get like stone and the sea marrow, nice commodity for trading. Connect pipes. How many do we have? We have 10 pipes. Okay. I want to connect the pipe over here because we are making flour and biscuits. And to connect the pipes over here is kind of questionable for me right now, just due to the fact that we are not proficiently producing the rest of the things. I'm definitely thinking I might have to add another camp for gaining the flax. There's some chance of getting insects and also the clay. But I have reduced the issue with the homelessness, and we are getting another resolve and reducing Queen's impatience. What do we have? A smelter for copper bars, for pipes, for biscuits. Biscuits, pie, and pottery. Pie, let's see, pie. For pie, we need... We're already producing this, but pottery is good for trading. Let's go with the bakery, screw it. Trying to determine anything else which I might want from you. I'm gonna sell you a bunch of wheat. so that we have money to spend. And once this is constructed, I'll try to put in some workers. But I need to do something with the resolve of the harpies. It's too low. I don't like that one bit. Fungal Guide. Ancient mushroom farming. Top 10 tips on how to cook more efficiently. Gain 10 jerky for every 10 pie produced. Each newcomer group has 2 additional villagers. Woo! I want to go with this because byproduct is jerky. Jerky would be for harpies, and the pie is for harpies and humans. So if I'll be able to put down the bakery somewhere, these stupid barrels are not obstructing me. Okay, beavers. My lovely, lovely beavers. Where in the world am I gonna be able to put you guys? So that you are within the range of the hearts. You can go over here. And just remove all these woods. Once this is cleared out, I was hoping we can move them somewhere around here to clear out even more trees. We have opened up the space in here, so that's great. Humans or harpies. Biscuits and pie have the higher priority. And flour should have the priority. Because we are sitting on a crap ton of wheat. And it would be nice if we can get another farm. But I'm not sure if I'll have to dig into or cut into the larger glades to come across more farmable land. You ladies are done. And we have one human. And yes, connect the pipes if we have the pipes. Still had the pipes. 211. Yeah, I'll go for the parts. Parts are gonna allow me to keep building additional structures. And that stuff is priceless, especially at the later stages of the game. That thing can make or break certain things. Bricks, yes. Pipes, we don't have crystallized dew or anything else. So that sucks. Beavers are beavers. I have, however, homeless issues. But I'm hoping that we are gonna see some changes here. In how much woods we are dealing with. Which should allow me to build out in a direction that was not accessible to me before. So I want to start relocating some of the houses. We have harpies home. 2 harpies are homeless. Can theoretically build behind here for now and later relocate this decoration. room for quite a lot of it, but yeah, this would take up a space of one house. So homelessness resolved, but one beaver, one human still homeless. And I cannot fix it with a shelter. Can fix it now with a shelter. The beavers here are working quite efficiently. I'm not really sure what's holding off these dudes, but whatever. Really want to tap into the sea marrow. Okay, we need to start collecting these things. So, loyalty. Complete at least one event by making a decision. Loyalty. Deliver 30 scrolls. Deliver 30 ale. Think I'll have to go with this. Whatever it might be. I would really hate to lose. Humans. Have at least 10 humans. Check. Need of clothes fulfilled. I'm not really sure how many of these guys have the need fulfilled. Group of humans. I'll go with this one. I rarely do this, but let's give it a shot. Need for treatments. Trade routes. Complete 8 trade routes. That sucks as hell. I'll need to start making those trade goods. So I think we will be able to fulfill this and reduce the queen's unhappiness. Cut through the forest to discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades. Complete any one glade event. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this one. This is like the obviously easy choice. I have biscuits fulfilled. And the pies are fulfilled as well. I get marrow. I get newcomers. Copper can be turned into copper bars, which can be turned into pipes. I haven't started cutting into the marrow. I think I'll go with this one. So biscuits are fulfilled, but pie needs to be fulfilled more. Deliver 4 ancient tablets. Discover 2 forbidden glades at any interval. Progress will reset in time between discoveries. Oh, fudge that noise. I will probably go with the ancient tablets. Complete 5 trade routes worth at least 16 amber. Holy shindig. Need for education fulfilled. This is gonna be tricky. Need for education is done for both harpies and beavers. But we aren't really producing the scrolls, nor do we have access to what would be considered a college or school where this demand can be fulfilled. I am getting some really freaking bad things here. Okay, trade routes. I would need to make some killing in here. But unless I start making packs of provisions, I can go suck it. So in order to do that, we need the makeshift post. Once I tap into that, trying to look for like structures closest, but we have warehouse literally by here. We have 2 harpies, 1 beaver. That's all okay. You are small forager camp. Yes, and we will go for the stone cutters. So that I can start getting that sea marrow. Sea marrow shockingly works well as a trading good, so that will work for me. I'll have more things to offer. Homelessness is not an issue. We have some timers running here. Any benefit to anyone? No, not really. Sure, let's run for a pack of crops. But I want to see primarily pack of provisions. I will probably do it like this. We don't have enough pipes. Rather put 2 ladies into the clothiers. Have 2 humans over here. And these are just dangerous glades. I would need forbidden glades, and to dig into 2 of them or to cut through the woods into 2 of them simultaneously, that's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, so pipes would be lovely. A trapper's camp would be nice, but I haven't come across a single location where this would be applicable. So no, not really. I want to get the sewing technique in order for us to beef up the production of the coats. We have fabric, which is great. I'm trying to think here. I want to probably grab some eggs, some veg. Mushrooms, we do have some. $21 amber, just for that. Wood is not gonna cut too much into this, but the resin will definitely help us out. I don't want to sell my tools, I'm not insane. I'm not sure if I want to be selling bricks. It's gonna help. Some fabric to offset the cost. Okay, 21. Deal done. Okay, some woodworkers just can't stop working. Gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks. Yes. Because we are making planks left and right, I just need to get some pigment or wine. But that's a little more trickier done. Once we have packs of provisions, which we are producing, I can start sending the trade routes. Like I said, we first need to have these things accessible. And even in the makeshift post, it takes a little bit for it to get accomplished. I'm not really that keen about putting harpies and beavers to mine wood or stone. What is up with me today? I'm trying to rush things because I don't have footage for even this week to like cover the 5 days. I've been really struggling lately time-wise. Hell, even today when I'm recording this, it's actually like weekend and I have to go off today to some family shindig. And that's gonna kind of affect me with the time management as well. But at least I will relax a little bit and hang out with family and think about some positive stuff for a change. So we have this delivered, we have obtained parts, and I have now homelessness to deal with. How is this a reward? Brickyard can produce bricks, pottery, crystallized dew, but stormwater and stone and herbs. Huh. Well, we do have resin. They definitely changed the blueprint for this thing. Definitely. Like, goddamn. I would kill for something where we can fulfill the demand for knowledge. Fabric training gear, no, that's all wrong. Grain for oil, grain for flour. I don't know how to get wine right now. I think I need berries, but... oh man, I'm not a huge fan of these choices. I'm gonna hold on to that, and... we need to fulfill more pie needs. Pie. Okay, that's why we're struggling. I'm primarily focusing on herbs, and we are not producing any. I would really need to come across more fields for me to put down plantation. That I can refocus my attention. Okay, woodcutters have been kind of cluelessly doing nothing useful for me. So I want to refocus their attention into these trees. And you fellas are gonna still finish that. You're gonna cut into 2 dangerous blades for me. And once I'll have more amber, I'll rotate, or I'll... tools would be nice, but I'm not capable of producing copper bars or dew bars. I don't have wine or any of the other shindig for luxury items. So carpenter is pointless. Flour barrels, pack of provision, oil, flour, pack of luxury goods. Think I'll go with the press. But I'm not thrilled about it, to be honest with you. Need to fulfill more pie demand. And the homelessness. If I build more human homes... we're trying to like make dedicated sections of housing just for beavers. Because that's the easiest way to beef up the resolve of any species whatsoever. If you succeed in that, then it's awesome for you. Hold on, I wanna make sure that I don't lose some population or something. Copper bars, berries, and plant fiber. 2 and 3. 1, 2. For veggies. We do have veggies, but they're going down. Berries are being foraged. We're switching the production. I need more places where I can do things. So humans, we have a lot of them. So we need to keep them busy. You guys keep making fabric. Bricks too. Pipes, we don't have none of this stuff. I need to dig into a next region in order to access resources and see what I'll manage to come out with. Geysers are... Yeah, that needs pipes, and I currently do have pipes. This is connected, tanks are up and running. Woods are being reduced, removed. I have 7, 8, I have way too many workers right now. We don't have enough resources to work with. That's what's driving me nuts. A press, a kiln. We can then more efficiently produce bricks and make jerky, but we don't have meat for the jerky. I'll put down woodcutter workshop, but that will require beavers, preferably. We don't have those. Let's use the pipes here to speed up production here. Don't have nothing in order for us to make scrolls, so education is shut to hell as is.
Clara.
And I will build, I guess, another woodcutter camp over here. In order to clear out this and to gain access to the stone or a marrow, which might be hiding in here. And also to cut my way to another dangerous glade. Just hoping that the hostility will not go up too damn much. You know, I actually do have one beaver. Please, I will have a crap ton of wood to send out for trading. Still have a homeless human, though. I don't like that one bit. Because during the stormy season, that's when the housing is truly gonna have a negative effect, or the lack of it. Human house, resolve. Yeah, that's like a massive jump down, like by 10 points, goddammit. Here we would lose a lot of resolve, if I understand it correctly. Here's we're going down by half. Beavers are absolutely being decimated. I cannot afford to lose beavers. Hopefully the storm will pass soon. Okay, I'm really afraid here that resolve despite all these things. Looming darkness. The hostility of the forest is at level 3. We have way too many woodcutters, so that's why the hostility is going up so much. Okay, so we have sea marrow deposit, slick shell brood mother. So those are these things. That's why it would be great to have trappers. But lizards are best for that. Stormwater geyser. Really need to find another geyser by now. We have an encampment, which we cannot really do too much with. We do have vegetables, but if I use all of them, it's gonna be fun. Clay deposit. Large cache. Sent to the Citadel, which would fulfill loyalty. So we can do that one. And over here we need to go with empathy. Not really sure if this counts. Don't see the options in here, so this is either or. But I would really love to come across a different type of geyser. All the rain is collected technically, so we don't even need to bother. And we can put in a beaver. Now let's see what's waiting for us in here. So we have a cellar. A cellar can give us barrels of wine, or we can obtain a cellar. And a cellar is a structure where berries, pottery, or barrels can be used to produce wine. We can produce pickled goods or the jerky. In this case, I would go with keeping the cellar. Problem with the cellar is in the fact that you will not be able to relocate it. So we have Harmony Spirit Altar. We have a massive field here, which I would love to use for plantation. If that's even gonna be possible somehow to keep all the fields within the reach, but I think it should be able to be done. We have way too many berries, so harpies will have a field day on that department. And we have even more things over here. It seems like, however, I'm gonna be fulfilling this, so I'm not sure where I'll come across an empathy decision. Okay, empathy is over here. I can put in the resin and this in order to calm the spirits. So we're gonna be able to fulfill 2 of the Queen's orders. Trade routes. Let's take a look. We can sell the marrow. We have accumulated a nice chunk of it. 24 and 8. That's the maximum that we can send out. We do have some incense, which we must have obtained by some other means. It's 2 trades, and the other ones, unfortunately, will not work right now. I cannot do the coats. That's unfortunate. Reeds we do not possess. I'm not sure why I cannot send out the bricks. I do possess the necessary quantity. That's a little strange, but okay. And do we have 7 more tools? Yes, we do. So if I send in stone, I'll go with this one. And over here, I want to keep the cellar. So let's send out the people. Termite burrow. This thing, what does it do? Oil, planks, termite infestation. Harvesting and planting are 50% slower. It's active only when the corresponding blade event is being worked on. Pack of meat, biscuit insect traps. Termite nest. Harmony contains stone-tooth termite burrow. It now serves as source of edible insects. Counts as 4 decorations of its type. Fortunately, I really don't want to sacrifice parts for this. 15 pipes. 4 parts. I think I'll go with this option. As soon as I liberate anyone. Okay, pies fulfilled. Great stuff. Loyalty, complete at least 1 event on this, and empathy. So we're working on those. Okay, friendly relations, boost global resolve by 1. Ancient mushroom farming, each newcomer group has, let's go with additional villagers, more mouths to feed. And I want to put down berries. Now, it's gonna be tricky here. If we set up the plantation, we are gonna be doing just fine with the production of fiber amongst the other resources which are in such a high demand. I'm not sure if it's beaver, it's human, or no, it's humans. We are gonna switch to the barrels. If we can, that is. Jerky, it's gonna be tricky, but we'll see what can be done here. Education would be nice. If I can do the education, I will have a great time. What do we need for production of pigment? We need insects, amongst other sources. Let's go with brewery, forum, temple, tavern. Education, education, education. So forum and the temple. This would be better because spirituality is for humans, so I'll go with the temple. Question is, where the heck am I gonna be able to cram the temple to? I need all the meat. I want... What else do I want? Porridge would be nice, but that's gonna fulfill a need only for the humans, so I don't see the benefit of that. We're gonna be getting a crap ton of berries as is, so I don't see the point of that. Marrow can be sold. I am not attached to that too much. We can send shipments of packs of provisions. We are sitting on a crap ton of those, so I'll be even able to make some profit here. I am looking for let's go with pipes. Pipes are gonna be useful. We can go with pickled goods for a little bit, tiny bit, eeny bitty. Well, let's go like this, 31 something something. Done. And I can still make profit. Thanks to bag of provisions. Voila. So, cows, I don't need. Planting crops is 25% faster. Yes. Any farmer can carry additional 5 items. That would be awesome. So let's try and make 12 amber. It's 15, and I need to sell some flour. Not sunflower, but some flour. So those perks are gonna be added. I can still theoretically sell some more flour. And more planks of wood. For 12.50. Voila. This way we have some money to throw around. Housing. So we have 2 homeless beavers. Beavers. Berries are being foraged. We have some marrow, some of these things that can be tapped into. Berries are going to be harvested in here. Two locations. We have 3 harpies. A harpy's home. A human home. Human homes like this. This can be for now undone. There's a small glade here, worst case scenario. Still doing damage to the trees here. That's fine. If we will be able to tap into that wine, that would be lovely. But I still have to figure out where the hell am I gonna put down the temple. So that it has some actual effect. And we're gonna have to somehow produce the goddamn scrolls in order to provide the educational demand to the populace. Humans focus on both the berries and the fiber. Harpies, absolutely. Trader has already arrived. I thought I got another notification. So this is still being worked on, taking a little too long. Get there to use the meat in order to get the money. Let's get that out of the way. What are we missing? Please don't tell me it's parts. We have a crap ton of those. We have also all the liquids. I have 5 workers, so you should be capable of getting all the stuff done. Okay, there's another order accomplished. So now it's just for us to reach the winning points. Don't have any of this, which sucks. Harpies, harpies, humans. Yeah, sure, let's connect the pipes even here. I'm not really sure we're that proficient in doing whatever here, but I'll take it. We can put berries over here and put the barrels in here. Sure, produce whatever. We have incense for the religious, but no scrolls. If we don't resolve the scrolls... Ooh, that's a lot of beaver. I think I'll go with this one. We're placing the humans in the lumber camps. That's still negatively affecting us, just because uses nearby farm fields, herbs, and alchemy hut, crystallized dew, tea, and tea would be for the foxes, but we don't wanna mess around with that. Apothecary has seen some slight change. We can do apothecary, and that will provide us with incense, which we can then burn at the church. So I'll place it down here. What are all these red dots? What is your status? Negative effects. Is the hostility still up so much due to all the woodcutters? And that's really not helping my situation, but I don't have a choice in here right now. I want to relocate you fellas so that you can chop all this nonsense. And give us back some of these things. Ladies are making the clothes. You guys need to be pushed out a little bit more. So we cut into those glades. 1 homeless, 4 homeless, 4 homeless. Just the homelessness alone is the negative effect, which I am not taking care of. That's not good. I need 4 of blue ones. 4 blue ones. So that's gonna resolve that, and I need 2 more of the green ones. That's gonna boost the overall status of the heart. And now to deal with the homelessness. We have 4 humans. It's gonna be 2 beavers. I need 2. I need 1 more harpy, 1 more human. And they should be still in the range of the heart. So let's focus on the construction of those houses. Incense. Ah, apothecary is gonna be perfect for you. Housing is gonna help us out because if we're gonna go into negative numbers, we're gonna start losing people. And I don't want that at all. Trade routes. Can I sell anything? We can sell jerky. So that's 4 out of 8. So homelessness has been addressed. That's gonna help us maintain our population, hopefully. Or I'm in some deep, deep trouble. Silent looting. Your scouts have learned how to be cautious when looting the caches. Mysterious ingredient. Gain 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods. Let's go with the mushroom nonsense. Don't have veggies, so I think I'll have to turn on vegetable production as well. And the Harpy house is too far, I'm guessing. Now it's better. That's just really unfortunate. I would really love to reduce the danger from the forest or the hostility, but that's not really up to me. So we have a large field here. Root deposit, clay deposit, a breeding tooth mushroom, clearance water, fertile soil, large encampment, and Fishman Cave. Fishman Cave is always a pain in the ass to deal with because it keeps spawning in these small monuments. Corruption, chase away. If I waste actual tools on this, I'll get closer to Queen's Grace. And over here, I will get... I don't need more workers right now, I think. I still have a bunch of unemployed people as is. I don't have the vegetables, so investigate. A geyser for this type of water would be nice, but I don't have Forager's Camp in order to tap into these two, but... we have another farm potential here. I don't think I have gone with the structure that allows me to grow herbs. But the small farm will do the trick. We'll have more wheat and more veg to work with. These massive roots are in my way. If I would have the blueprint for Forager's Camp, that would be resolved. This plantation is working on berries and plant fiber. Large berries are collected. Incense should be able to be made. Biscuits should be able to be made. Pies, biscuits, all this jazz should be able to be made. Chopping down lots of trees. What is this? Forest just increased by 30 points. I'm sorry, but we have to reduce these things. And there's gonna be more and more of them. Until we clear this completely out. 1 minute to go. Thankfully, I'm dealing with this now. Not at some worse time. Storm season would be really bad. No homelessness, that's great.
Monde.
And we have a trader. So, I would kill for some scrolls, but you don't want to play along. I have ancient tablets, but I need one more, so I cannot really do too much. If I would sell them, I'm screwed. And since we are producing, I have packs of provisions. I can sell you the sea marrow. I can sell you the copper ore. I have crap ton of money, so I can buy things if I'll need it. Clothes seem to be fulfilled. Herbs would be probably something to go invest into. You know, let's go in that direction. 1275. This is gonna do it for now. I'm trying to think, but barrels we are producing by producing the planks. Woodcutters move 20% faster. We don't have that benefit. Spice ale, we don't have. Clearance duration. Copper ore production, we don't have really mines. Did not come across those. Trade routes. Sell. This is gonna push us to 6 trade routes completed. Getting closer and closer to our goal. That is if I will not be able to win this by fulfilling Queen's Grace by interaction with these events and whatnot. We're still trying to cut our way over here, over there. Just reached another dangerous glade. So moss, broccoli, patch, stormbird nest. I see it, loving it. Fertile soil, large encampment, distillery, and fishman cave. So we have the fishman cave. We can deal with that theoretically. I don't have the tools, so I cannot deal with that theoretically. I have the training gear possibility to be purchased. 15 would be necessary. That's worth not that much. So, by that logic, we are now capable of dealing with this. Now we can go with meat and I don't know. And for you, my dear, a distillery, wine, porridge, barrels. For porridge, we require drizzle, water, and grain. Sure. We will assign someone to that once we clear out some workers. Because despite everything, this should be done now, right? One of the trader routes has been done. Just looking for goods that I will be able to, if I buy some eggs or roots, which he does not offer. Ale, insect, and coal. None. But training gear, yes. So let's sell. So that's moving us ever closer. It's a combination of these achievements, of these tasks, that are hopefully gonna get us to the win that we so much deserve. No more blueprints. Facilities reaching level 5 soon enough, which I am not thrilled about. I really need to put in something for the educational purposes, but unless I come up with a way to make the pigment, I'm royally screwed. Four and 4. I'll go with this one. And we need to solve the housing issue once again. Which is why I really want to clear out all these trees, goddammit. Investigate. 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 Yeah, the hostility is gonna be quite tricky. Issue is, where in the world do I squeeze in those houses? Okay. It's gonna do it for now. And that's completion of the settlement. Beautiful. So a tricky one, but we have a treasure chest. We have a treasure chest. And theoretically, we can take a look at the potential of the blizzard, but with the 2 treasure chests around here, that is a interesting potential for me to push out either through here or either through here. So yeah, I'm not really sure how much I'll be able to manage with Against the Storm, but I really do like the game. It's an interesting concept. I'm obviously falling behind because but if I'll be able to keep building those towns and keep expanding and not lose the scenarios, I should be able to manage. So over here and then over here, and we should be able to like get 2 in 1, hopefully. So there's a lot of potential in this direction. And yeah, so we can go and get, I don't know, Smoldering City is here. We can buy 1 more upgrade. So technically speaking, what is this? Unlocks the starting ability of the species human, reveals the location of one of the nearest patches of fertile soil. Starting abilities are applied immediately after species joins your town the first time. Not applicable for every scenario, because not every scenario does have the farming land potential. And 1 additional option to choose from when picking cornerstones at the beginning of each year. Interesting option 2. Unlock pool of difficult, time sensitive and highly rewarding orders. They will randomly appear. You gain +1 embarkation point. Unlock starting ability. Extends available trade offers by 1. Gain permanent +1 to the number of trade routes you can have at once. So considering how terrible I am at running trade routes, Cornerstone, you gain new embarkation bonus to choose from, starting small farm. I think I'll go for the Cornerstone. And yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of a deed I'm capable of unlocking in the nearest future, But with these new scenarios, events, and God knows what else, I'm really hoping it's gonna be something rewarding. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully everyone enjoyed almost 2 hours of me talking about the game. And I'm gonna see you in the comments or at the next one. Bye-bye.